Hey, what's up, people? I am Play here, back from work. Was gone for almost 3 months there. Work out of town and having some fun in Diablo 4 Chaos Perk season here. Gonna do a Pit 105 today. Try it. I tried it before. I was following the max roll builds, and I didn't make it. Well, I made it, but I died, and so I changed my build to the Mukuna from Mobiletic instead. It's a much better build. It has more damage reduction, which is a big deal because I felt extremely squishy with the max roll version of this SOULRIFT SHADOWBLIGHT build. If you look here, you can see there's a lot of damage reduction on this Mobiletic build, which I think it's better because I was messing around with some of my friends there. We're doing like hit like 115 in group, and I will die. The toughness is there. Obviously, my damage is not there yet because I still don't have these Evan Piercer boots, or I need either Evan Piercer boots or Evan Piercer glove. But I kind of put something together here for now. Basically, just Fist of Fate, Lidless Wall, and my mythical that I got for the build. Also, yeah, still using the same rune words here. And also in your skill tree, there's a little bit of difference compared to the max roll. You actually put points into SOULRIFT here, and so on. So there are a few different things from the max roll build compared to the Mobiletic. And I also changed 3 glyphs here. I was using Essence and Exploit and Imbiber from the max roll build. Now I'm using Sacrificial. So I was using before Eliminator. Fire, yeah. Instead of the ones I was using before. And that's basically what I did here. Different than the little video I made for a Pit 100 there last week or something. Anyway, I'm gonna give this a go. Right now my armor, and depending on incense, my armor is low. I'm also not maxed on resist. I don't want to take resist in my tree. You can see here if I go resistance, I didn't take resistance. I took it there because I had no choice to path to it. But all the other resist node, I'm not taking them. Trying not to. I went and I got some armor nodes over here. But I did go get some armor node because my armor was really low with this setup. Yeah, I got these ones here. Not much, yeah, this one there. That's all there is available with this setup with the Mobiletic. And I'm still under, so I'm hoping maybe find some better gear or something, but don't see how. Because even if I find Evan Piercer gloves and boots, I don't think they're going to give me armor. Not that much anyway. So that's the one flaw with this build, is that your armor is not max, and you're depending on armor pots, and you need both of them. You need the increased armor and the resistant and armor one here. Just a little bit of a downer, but it's alright. That build is much stronger. I'm doing probably twice damage as I was doing before. with the axe roll build, so this is more damage and more defense, so it's just a better build. Here we go. I'll give this a try. 105. I didn't try this solo yet, so see what happens. Hopefully I didn't die here. Well, if I die, hopefully I can still do it at a reasonable good time.
Perhaps there's treasure in here.
But of course, I really need the Evan Piercer to make this build truly shiny. Another downside to this build is you get CC'd a lot. It's not a very strong build as far as defense from CC. And by CC, I mean being feared, being frozen, all those things. So you get feared a lot, you get frozen a lot with this build. But it is a very fun build to play. The damage is good, even though I don't have all the recommended items, like I'm missing like the key item, the Evan Piercer, still a solid build. And then really, like, you don't even need to press the other buttons other than SOULRIFT here. Like, unless you're like hit pushing, or if you're just farming and stuff, like, you don't even need to get the hard crisis in your hand and carpal tunnel from pressing a whole bunch of buttons. It's not necessary. You could just spam your SOULRIFT and it's good enough. Pretty much anything in the game dies one shot from this. So. I do like to press the tendril. You can pull them out in, of course. And you should keep your popping a potion every so often there. Get some grounding reactions going. Plus with this alter the balance from the season here. Usually good. You have to always like keep your potions down. At 10 basically. I think that's how it works anyway. I didn't do much reading in the build. Just follow the guide. Like I said, I've only been playing like a week. Just following the guide. I mean, I thought look at the build in depth or anything. See how it goes in there. It's looking much better than the previous 105 run I did with the actual build. I'm definitely like way tougher. Like, the tankiness of this mobiletic build compared to the Miracle is not even a question. And from what I can tell from damages on the boss, basically like double my damage just from changing the glyphs. And not only the glyph, there's a few boards that are different as well from the actual to the mobiletic. I could, show it to you. I got the, excuse me, I got the Maxwell build save in my armory. So I could switch to the Maxwell build if I want. I'll show the difference. Not take out really, it won't take that long of a video. So try this 105 versus solo here, see if I can do it. Hoping I could get to like 110 solo. I think with the Evan Piercer I should be able to do it. No problem. But the build is stronger. Once you get some good items and everything is masterwork properly and stuff, I pick this build. Some people are doing 120. 130 I'm not sure. For sure in the 120 bits, which is pretty strong. Any build that can do 120 or more is pretty build an OP build. It's plenty strong for anything in the game. There's a couple of things you don't want to pick That's what people say anyway. Like you don't want to pick artillery shrines with this build. And I think maybe the channeling ones can screw you up too. Myself, I kind of tend to pick everything. I don't care that much, but you can definitely notice you lose damage from the stun or something here. You want to keep those SOULRIFT popping all the time. Here, like I said, there's a lot of CC in this build, which is annoying. If you play another build like Sorceress, even Druid, CC is not so much of an issue. Especially if you play the Sorceress, like Sorceress are just like basically immune to every form of control effect. People make it here. Focus on nothing there, just chilling. It's much better than before. So basically you could definitely level up your own glyph with this build. Once you get close to 100, you should be able to push a 105. And even though might actually be able to do 110, but yeah, you should be able to like basically self-level your glyph. Sometimes you do run out of resource, but you counter that by having casting ultimates restores your primary resource. That's how you counter that. Well, this guy is kind of scary. I like that. Let's see the numbers here. There you go. I'm hitting in the trillions. Big hits there. 4 or 5 trillions. Yeah, 1,000 billion is like 4 or 5 trillion, or 1 trillion. It doesn't write trillions T till you hit like 10,000 trillion or something in the game. But yeah, the damage is good. As you can see there, we did okay. I don't have nothing to level here. I managed to level my list while leveling up with my buddies and stuff. So. But yeah, that's pit 105 right there. Easy too. Could probably do 110 actually. Give it a shot right now. Get a little longer video. Try it. Just for science. Oops. See the poison. Now how you go in the risks and pits, I mean, the more you're frozen, the more you get resource issues and frozen. But that's why you want the build to be more tankier. And that's why this Mobiletic build is much better, because really, like, I was dying a lot with the other one. Every time I get frozen like that and CC, and it's getting annoying. At least here you're tough enough to survive the CC. You get your SOULRIFT going again, and then when you get CC, at least you get the fortify up. But without the fortified, of course, you're not that tough. It's all about that fortified. And this build, like, your SOULRIFT so fast, You basically, you see, you can see the fortified drop in there on the bubble, but it's like getting brought right back up. By your SOULRIFT span, right? That's why the build is so tough and tanky, because you don't take nothing in your gear or anything for defense. It's all damage, basically. And you do have like Iron Maiden and the Decrepify, like to CC the enemy. If you're not taking armor, nothing like that. You don't have aspects for fortification, nothing. Just from your skill, basically. We're going to be a little tighter this time, for sure. That's in the corpse explosion, it really hurts your mana for me, that's for sure. There it is. I was gonna say it says there's a shrine here, but I don't see it. Damage is still pretty high. Even without damage piercing. But yeah, like really like this build won't shine until you get that item. But it'll get the job done. It's strong enough to level your gloves to 100. That's it. Even if you only do 105 to level your gloves, it'll be good enough. You'll fail some, but you'll get them. You know. Won't be 100% success chance, but you'll still get them. 2 fails here and there. 2 fails. 2 more runs. More loot. All good. If we're gonna make it. Again. I found a couple of better swords with greater outfits. I've been really bad lucky with the master working. I broke 2 swords trying to get the finality as a secondary outfit. Want finality on your sword, and haven't been lucky. Like I said, I broke 2 swords out there. Kinda sucks. I'm still stuck with a 1 GA sword. I'll show you guys my board out here after the video. Mobs. Need more mobs. I have bigger piles of mobs, I would have better time here. One thing about this build, you cannot like drag the mobs so good. Not like Spirit Born with the Vortex. A few seasons ago there, the League Powers giving you this great pulling ability, so every build had good pull. This build's pulling ability could be better if you ask me. So you can drag more mobs. I thought you were gonna make it here. I run out of time killing the boss, I think. Maybe not. Let's see. One thing's for sure, if we die, we're fucked. You can kind of tell if you got what it takes to jump high. Like you should finish with like more than 10 minutes left on your previous run or whatever it is. And, we were under 10 last time, so this a little tight. But as you can see though, like as far as tankiness goes and whatever, like I'm definitely tough enough to be messing around in these pit levels. And I am doing damage to them, although it's not great. But yeah, not everything is firing on all cylinders. I've only been playing a week and my gear is far from optimized. It's just what I could gather in a short time frame, basically. See, like, the mobs don't come to me. It's annoying. When I'm farming, like, Infernal Hordes, it's all about farming the Infernal Horde this week to get these Chaos Armor drops. I put Spirit-Born Vortex reward into my weapon, and I put Sorceress Teleport into my reward into my hat. Here's a big pile here. Get out of here. Up there. Come on, let's go. Kill. Execute them. You have a chance to execute like freaking well. Sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. And a little bit like lottery, I guess. Talking about lottery, I won $1,000 Friday night on me and my wife's anniversary. It's kind of nice. I bought some 50-50 tickets to support my niece's volleyball team, and I was the lucky winner. On our anniversary date, they called me up, so it was kind of nice. So I guess it paid for our anniversary date fancy supper. Good stuff. I don't think we're going to make it here. Going the right way? No. Over here. I don't have time to race. What did the program? Program. Banana. Green seed again. Right. Program. Oh my god. Come on, come on. We'll do this. Not enough. More, come here. Give me more. More mobs. More you can bring to the better. You got good coverage with this SOULRIFT. You're tough enough. Some damage there. Would have been kind of funny if I would have said I'm tough enough and died. Right there. Close in. Oh. There you go. Oh, let's go. Might make it here. Oh my god, this thing's probably gonna kill me. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Voodoo. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Come on. Do it. If I die now, I'm gonna be pissed. Nice. Well, we can't cut it any closer than that. So 110 is our maximum for now, for sure. But yeah, good. I'm happy I did it. No bliss. So let's show you my gear real quick. I was lucky and I crafted this Air of Perdition. Three GAs, but it would have been great if it was crit chance GA. This I'm still trying to craft a better one and find a better one. Just you know, these are the best gloves I had, really. It's intelligence, life, SOULRIFT duration. And here I put the corpse tendril, which I had on the pants before. But now I'm using these lidless wall pants. I was not using these. I was using Crown of Lucian, I believe. And I tested it and get more damage out of the lidless wall. So that's helped my damage. This each sacrifice bonus increase makes a difference. Because I sacrifice all my minions. Like that's the interaction there with the lidless wall. Unless I'm mistaken. And then I got Fist of Fate here on the boots. But then special, just 1 GA. And oh yeah, and the rune word I'm using here is this ultimate Primary resources increase your damage by 100%. That's why sometimes I run out of the mana, or whatever you call it in this game, your essence for this necro, is basically my rune word is doing that to me. Sometimes it doesn't affect me because I just regen from my ultimate and these secondary affixes here, the ultimate skill restore primary resource. But sometimes I do hit like a dead spot, so it's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. And here I just got the Horde Decrepify, and that's what gives me this execute, which sometimes works very good, sometimes does not. Makes a bit difference on your clearing time, how lucky you are with this execute in these pits. When your damage is like borderline, like we were there. And amulet, you want gloom and coalescent blood, that's what you want. This is actually a not bad amulet. The dream would be one with all three greater affix, but yeah. You want this ultimate restore on your jewelry. And some people were saying in comments and stuff of the video of Wujio on this build that, oh, why do you have 3 skill restore, primary restore, because it only costs you like 50 for your 46 for the soul rift costs. Well, it's because of this. When you hit that dead spot from this rune word, you need, you want everything you have. Plus there's also other things, the mods will do, so you want to have a little bit more than the minimum here. Then everything else is just shadow damage. Shadow damage. Here you want finality. Like I say, I had a couple of 2 GA swords, but I broke them trying to get finality. This one is not a 12, or is it? Yeah, this one is a 12. I just didn't try to perfect roll it because I'm hoping to find a better sword, so I didn't want to spend billions of gold and resources because this sword is just temporary till I can find a better one. But you would want 12 on your finality here. The SOULRIFT duration. Duration is good, even though the skill is just spamming. Basically what you're doing is like, the more SOULRIFT duration you have, the more like it compresses, like basically like you do more and more damage the more duration you have. It piles it on. So yeah, I was questioning this, but that's what was explained to me, that you get more damage from it because it's like compiling it all, into this span. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I was told, so I went with that. And now with the skill tree, here's just the first board. We got the Gravekeeper here. You guys can pause and look at it. I'm not going to go over every node. We got Scent of Death. The stuff that I went to get on my own. Not shown in the guide there. I wanted more damage reduction. And Fluffy over here with Wither. Here, this is pretty much what was in the guide. I didn't change much there. And over here we have Missile, Bloodbath. Came and got this damage reduction to be tougher. It's not in the guide, it's just something I did. That was there in the guide. Yes, I think, no, I added this too, I believe. No. Just make myself tougher. I was pushing higher pit 115, 120 with some of my friends, so at least I'm tough enough. For these higher pits, I don't die. Well, maybe here and there on the bosses at the end sometimes. Boss do these one-shot mechanics. Sacrificial over here with frailty. And over here, yeah, I came and got this on my own. That's not in the guide, just more damage. Resource cost reduction, all good. And yeah, took him a bit of extra armor. And that's that. So this will amplify, eliminator, gravekeeper, sacrificial. Mercenary, I'm using this no, again, whatever his name is, Altkin, because he or she, I'm not sure what it is. It's a little demon thing, but it does shadow damage. And this build is all about shadow damage and SOULRIFT, so I don't know if it helps that he does shadow damage. Maybe it doesn't, but anyway, that's why I'm using him. The guide all shows this, the guide shows, I mean, this logo, like the rogue mercenary. Never used it. I like this little demon looking thing. It's kind of cool. It changes into a little demon. Then you just get Bastion for defense, right? You cast your SOULRIFT on the one-eye guy here, right here. Other than that, just basic incense and attack speed. Oh, well, I guess I'll show you my stats here. Even though, mind you, my stats are not the greatest. The gear's not optimized, but gear, intelligence, armor, intelligence, and I'm still short here, so I need a couple more Paragon. I had it before to where I had enough points for everything, but right now I need to get 2710 to open this node here, this Lingering Shadow. But when I move some of this gear around, just increase my damage, slit this wall, I'm a little low in intelligence now. And I mean, again, I could maybe rework some of this stuff. That's not the best masterwork, but I don't want to, like this. I tried to get 2 intelligence on it, but it wasn't working. I didn't want the life. But I intend to find better rings. These are only 1 GAs, you know. Hopefully I can find some 2 greater affix ones, and but I don't want to spend the money and the resources masterwork and some of this stuff. The dead, abilities, mercenary, chaos perks. I going with everything chaos. Alter the balance. This is what lets you spam your ultimate skill. This new season power. That's why this build is possible. That's why you can spam in your ultimate non-stop. And then crazy blue here. Here, let's read it. Pretty sure that's how it works. Your healing potion is infused with the power of chaos, granting you 100% resource cost reduction, 80% attack speed, and 80% increased speed movement for 5 seconds. Your potions has a 15-second cooldown, and you can drink it while at full life. That's why you keep your potion always low. Just keep spamming that. And you don't have to pay attention to it because you have the 15-second timer to cool down. So you're not gonna like burn them out. You're always gonna refresh them and just keep pressing that potion button. Then the other thing is accelerating chaos. That's about it. Get anything good? 1 GA? No. Not even looking at anything unless it's 2 GAs.
What's left you ask?
Bears. Oh yeah, my stats. I was going to show my stats. Oh yeah, a little low on intelligence, a little low on resist. Attack speed is more than enough. Critical strike chance is a little low, but is it? There's something that I do that gives me more crit chance there. Once I'm buffed up. Get there.
My hammer sings
It is
on your
exactly.
return.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, I'm at 100% crit chance. Yeah, that's it. Gain 24% increased critical strike chance for 6 seconds when you cast your core tentacle. And you're always casting this because this is your pull skills. You pull them, so this you're always casting. So basically, you're maxed out attack speed, maxed out crit chance here. Crit damage, if you can get more crit damage, the better. Evan Piercer. This is what I need. Actions. Chest, and I need boots or gloves. Look at them if you want. Pretty sure my movement speed is capped as well. No, it should be 200. I have movement speed on my boots, so again, you get movement speed from this here. There. The build is not slow by any means. Plus you have this shroud. Shroud this. Yeah, the shroud. That gives you 40 movement speed when you're not in combat. You haven't been hit, so that's pretty much it. Scare, the MTX, medics, just Golden Wave armor, all the Dark Horseman greaves. What is the Great Sword of the Iron Demon? Chain of the Iron Demon. You know, that good old skull look for a Necromancer. This is the Season armor, the Chaos armor set. These skeleton horse here. Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Serpent, Gate of the Iron Demon. Look at it here. I just thought blue was a good fitting for her. It's basically doing like this green, blue, like special effects when you're running around with these chaos powers and whatnot. That's the look. Blue demon. Oh, and the horse is at the there. Find this a good pet for picking up gold and stuff. Some pets are just not that good. Fine anyway. Once you're done collecting your power and you get some points, you buy these warp scrolls here. Eat them up. Some points. You collect your jar. What you do with your season point once you're done maxing out all your skills. And then you click this and get the Evan Piercer boots and gloves you need, but you don't. So yeah, that's the name of the game. Deathless Visage, yes, I don't need that. Is the amulet good? No, of course not.
It feels like
That would be too easy, right? So yeah, from this point on, it's just grind, grind, grind. And the grind this league is infernal hordes. And you keep killing the infernal hordes because you get like almost guaranteed chaos drop every time. And that's like the most, what's the word here? The most reliable source of finding the best chaos armor. As you can see, got lots of it. Pull a piece here. Other stuff just goes to greater graphics on them. Sold some of the better ones. So nobody was buying them, so just keeping them for the hell of it. Leave them on my account. But that's it for this video, people. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't like it, leave a comment. Positive, negative, doesn't matter. Just interact with my new channel. And if you liked it enough, maybe we'll catch you on the next video. Have fun. Have a good one.